Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this vest. It is so easy. I love the combination that I made, and the best part is that you will use all the material that you have left from previous videos. So this is your perfect opportunity. You will see how simple this stitch is, and well, I will give you the material list and then the step by step. But before we start, it's important that you subscribe. Remember, it's completely free. Here in the red button below, just click and give me a like, and you are in my team. Thank you so much for watching. Let's start. Well, I will use this material. It's between light and medium weight yarn. I will use 5 different colors, or some of them I have 50 grams, 100 grams. I have this material from previous videos, so I decided to use these shades of purple and hot pink. And we will use a hook of number 3 millimeters, okay? So now let's start. I will give you the step by step. Well, for this vest, we are going to make these squares, okay? I alternate the colors. Sometimes I started with the hot pink and then dark purple and then the light purple, and then I change. Like this, we are going to make 2 straps with 4 squares each, and we are going to make one more strap with 3 squares, okay? I will show you how we are going to organize, but for now I will show you how we are going to make the square. With one thread, with the color that you choose, we are going to make 5 chains with our hook, and like this we are going to make 5 chains. We will close in circle like this, and we are going to slip one to close. We will go up from here with 3 chains, and then inside the ring we are going to make 3 double crochet. Counting the first chains that we made, at the end we will have 4, right? So we will take 2 and the last 2, yarn over, insert your hook, take 2 and the last 2. So we have here 4 double crochet. Well, then we are going to make 2 chains, and then again in the same space 4 double crochet. So here we have 1, 2, and while we crochet this double crochet, we can hide the thread that we used to start, right? So we can crochet over it, so while we crochet we can hide it. So like this, again 2 chains, we are going to make the 4 corners of this granny. So we will have 4 segments at the end. Well, at the end we are going to finish with 2 chains, and we are going to slip one to close. It's important that you cut this a long thread so later you can hide it, okay? Remember, do not cut right away. So like this we make a knot, so we have the center of our granny. Now, like we are using all the material that we have left, we are going to change color. In this case I will use this light purple, and here in the corner it's where I will start. Here also we are going to make a long thread, a knot, leaving in the long thread, so later we can hide it. So right here in the corner you will start. We will take the stitch, we will go up with 3 chains, and again in the corner we are going to make a second double crochet. Let me take more yarn, then 2 chains, and again in the same space 2 double crochet. Okay, so remember, always in the corner we are going to make this. We are going to make 2 segments together with 2 chains between. Now we are going to make 8 double crochet in this side. So here we are completing the corner, then this will be the number 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let me see, here we have 4, 5, 6. No, so this will be the number 6, the number 7. You know what? Here I skip one, so I will come back, okay? So remember that each side we will have 8 double crochet, counting the first 2 double crochet of the corner, and then after the 2 chains it will count, the next 2 double crochet will count for the next side. So each side we will have 8 double crochet. So from here we will start counting again. So this first 2 double crochet will count for the second side, and we will have 8 like this the whole row. Well, at the end of the row, just slip 1 to close, and please check that you have 8 double crochet each side. So now again I will cut, and I will use this hot pink, okay? You are going to follow the combination that you want with the shades and color that you want, right? So here I will use this one. Let me take the thread. So here it's a little bit difficult because I was keeping this yarn in one of my bags. So, okay. So here again we will start right in the corner. We are going to make a knot. Remember, leave a long thread to start. And we will start right there. We will go up with 3 chains. So we will start here making 2 double crochet together, then 2 chains, and again 2 double crochet for the corner, remember. Then we are going to make double crochet over double crochet. So in the last we made 8 and we increased 2 each side, right? So here we must have 12 double crochet. We are going to repeat what we made in the last row. So double crochet over double crochet and 2 double crochet each corner. Well, so here I finished the row. I did get ahead with a new color with purple. Here we have 14, so now here we must have 16. So this will be the last row of the square. Well, and like this, we are going to continue making more squares. You are going to alternate your colors and the combinations. So like this, we are going to make 2 strips with 4 and 1 strip with 3, and I will need just 1 square alone, okay, single. At the end we will have 12 squares, okay? So let's continue. I will finish this square and then I will show you how we are going to join. I will use this color, this purple, as my base because it's the skein of yarn that I have more, okay? I have more skeins of yarns of this color, so I will use it as my base. So look, we are going to take 1 square. So with this color we will start right here in the corner, and now instead of making double crochet we are going to make half double crochet, okay? So here we will start in the corner, take the stitch, and this is the half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook and bring them all of them together. Again, yarn over, insert your hook and bring all of them together. Here we made 3 in this corner, and then we are going to make a stitch over a stitch. So here we must have the same number of the last row, okay? So we must have 16, right? So while we make this row, we can hide this thread that we have here. Well, so like this we are going to continue the whole row, and when we arrive to the next corner, see you there to teach you what's next. So here we are going to make in the corner just 2 half double crochet, and then we will yarn over, insert the hook, and while we take this, we are going to take the corner of the second square, okay, and we are going to bring them all of them together. So now we are going to, while we take 1 stitch from one side, we will take 1 stitch from the other side. I suggest that you take this like folding so it will be easier for you. So please make sure that you go in order and that you take a stitch with your hook like this. So here basically we are going to make kind of single crochet, right? Please make sure that both are facing to the wrong side and that the wrong side, sorry, it's in the back and the right side in the front, right? So like this we are going to continue making single crochet, taking both squares. Well, so at the end we will have something like this. We are going to repeat in the corner, we are going to make one in the other side and then complete and make the next two in the corner and then complete the row making half double crochet. So like this we are going to continue until we complete the square until here, and then in the other side we will make half double crochet here, then we will join and then we will finish. Like this we are going to continue joining until we have this strip of 4. That like this we are going to have 2 strips with 4 and 1 strip with 3 and then 1 square single. When we finish to make this strip we are going to make an extra row. I will show you. So with this hot pink, if you want you can continue with the same color, but you know that I want to use as many colors as I can. So right here in the corner we are going to start with the next row. So we are going to make a knot, take the stitch, then we will go up with 3 chains and we are going to make a double crochet in the next stitch and a third double crochet, then 2 chains. We are going to skip 1 space and in the next one we are going to make a double crochet. So like this we are going to continue making more segments with 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and here we skip 1. Well, here we are going to skip 2 and in the third we are going to start with the next segment. So once we are going to skip 1 and once we are going to skip 2. Like this the whole row. And always 2 chains between segments of 3 double crochet. Well, here at the end I finished with just 1 double crochet. I didn't finish the segment, so but it's okay, don't worry. So here we will go up with 3 chains and right away we are going to fill this space. In case that you finish with these 3 double crochet, well, just make 4 chains and skip to the other space to start. Okay, we are going to alternate spaces and fill the spaces with double crochet. Okay, so after this segment of 3 double crochet we are going to make 2 chains and go to the next space, and we are going to also change color each 2 rows. Okay, so here I made this combination and this is what happened. If you finish with 3 double crochet here, well, you will start with 4 rows and then go to the next space and fill the space, what I told you. As you could see, I alternate the spaces like this. I change color each 2 rows. So this strip of 4 double crochet will be like this, okay, in vertical. So we are going to make as many rows as we need according to the width of our back, and you like this you will calculate your size. This strip will go right in the middle of your back. So I will make this for my size, so I will tell you how many rows I made each side. Well, first with this strip we are going to make the back, okay? Then the rest will be for part of the shoulders and for the neck, but don't worry, I will show you how. For now, let's finish this part first, and then for the front will be the same, okay? We will use one of these strips, also in vertical, and from here until the middle of our first front, and then here under the armhole. Probably you will need to make less rows. And then for the second front, we will change a little bit. We are going to use the strap with 3 grannies square, and here we are going to make something else, but I will show you. For now, let's finish the back and the first front. Here I finished the back. I made the same rows from one side and in the other, and you must count that you have the same number of mesh squares in one side and in the other. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and you must have 17 each side, okay? And I alternate colors. And remember that sometimes we are going to skip 2 spaces, then 1, 2, 1, and we will make the same in the other side. And I made this vest for a larger size, okay? Well, I made this vest for myself, and I made in one side and in the other 18 rows, okay? So this is the back. Then I will show you how you can make the rest of the shoulders and the neck too, okay? So now also I finished to make the first front, and we must have the same long of the back than here in the front, so we must have the same number of mesh squares, okay? So please count them. And also here I alternate. Once I skip 2 spaces, once I skip one, and like this is how I continue. Also I alternate the spaces. At the end I made 10 rows one side and 10 rows on the other side. So this will be one of my fronts. So now what we have to make is that we are going to join the back with the first front like this. You have two options. We can make a zigzag row to join them, or we can make an extra row with mesh square, and while we make the row we can join, or to sew with an embroidery needle and with yarn. Well, we already finished to make the back and the first front, right? So now the second front will be a little bit different. Remember that I told you to make one square single? Well, we are going to use it. And we will start right here in the corner with our base color. I chose this purple, so right here in the corner we will start and take the stitch. We will go up with 3 chains, and well, here in the corner we are going to make 2 double crochets together, and then here in the first stitch a double crochet, then 2 chains. Once we are going to skip 1 space, and once we are going to skip 2, okay, and we are going to continue making the segments of 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and as I told you, once we are going to skip 2, and once we are going to skip 1 space. Well, here I am in the corner, okay? So we are going to make 2 chains, and then again here in the corner we are going to make 2 segments together with 3 double crochet each. So here we have 2 and 3. Then we will have something like this, okay? We will keep this in the corner. Then we are going to make 2 chains, and remember again, once we are going to skip 2, and once we are going to skip 1. And like this we are going to arrive until the next corner. Then we are going to coming back, and we are going to continue making more rows, only making 2 sides, okay? And we are going to alternate each 2 rows. We are going to change color until we get the white of the first front, and remember to keep this in the corner. Well, here I did continue only making these 2 sides. I keep with the corner right here, and I keep this part straight, okay? I also alternate the colors, changing each 2 rows the colors, and also alternating the spaces. So I made more rows until here. I will count how many rows I made. 10, 12, 14, and 16th rows, and then I join the strip of 3 squares, and to have the same size of the first front I just add more rows here in one side, went and came back with the same stitch, and at the end I made 6 rows. Well, and here I have the first front, so we must have to see that both are at the same size, right? And then we are going to join. So this is the back, and this is how we are going to complete the vest. So this is the back, this is one front, and this second front will be here, okay? Please place all the parts facing to the right side. So we are going to join here, and then we are going to make the armhole right here, both sides. Well, if for you it's more easy to use the embroidery needle and just sew it, it's okay. If you want to crochet, I can teach you, so don't worry. And then we will make the rest, okay? Well, so I took one row away, so while I crochet this row, I can join. So I will go up with 3 chains, and now with the first front, I will make this, okay? I will complete this stitch. I will take one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side like this. And remember that we are alternating the spaces. So here where is this space, we are going to complete the stitch. So here we must make a segment of 3 double crochet. So then we are going to take the other side and insert the hook here, right here in the space, and make 3 chains, and let's go right to the other space to complete the stitch. And like this is how we are going to join, okay? So please don't make the last row in case you want to join while you crochet. And like this we are going to continue to join all the sizes, or if you want you can use the embroidery needle like you want. Well, look, I finished to join. I blended with the stitch and it looks something like this. This is the back and then this is the second front. I leave this corner. In this corner I leave this square, and then in the top I leave the three strip of 3 squares. Sorry. And then here we are going to make the armhole, and here too. We are going to divide, okay? We are going to use some markers. If you have them, please use them, or if you don't want, sorry, if you don't have, well, use some threads in a different color to point it out. But first we are going to make a single crochet row here, and then we will divide. And we are going to leave the same distance from one side to the other, and then there we are going to put the marker. And then we are going to continue from here to here, making the more rows with the same stitch. And there you can continue alternating the colors, or you can use only one color like you want, okay? So well, we are going to make first the row of single crochet with the color you choose to continue, and then we are going to continue straight in the back until we arrive to the neck, and in the front it will change a little bit, okay? In the back we will continue straight, but in the front we will continue straight one side, but in the other we are going to reduce to make the neckline. Look, here I finished the row of single crochet with the color I choose, and also I also measured, and we have in centimeters 112 centimeters, right? So from one side to the other. Here I finished the row, and now we are going to continue. Here I divided. Here is the joint, so I count 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth row I put one marker, and I made the same in the other side. So this will be the armhole. So well, we are going to count and make sure that we have the same distance both sizes. And as I told you, we are going to continue with the same stitch. We are going to continue making more rows here in the back. We are going to continue straight, and also in one side we will continue straight, and then in the other side we will reduce to make the neckline, but I will show you, don't worry. Well, here I started with the first front. Here we will continue straight where is the marker. We will continue like this straight, and then here we are going to reduce to make the neckline. So from here I finished the the last segment, and right away I will make just a double crochet. As you could see, it's leaning. Then turn around and we will start with 3 chains, and then we will go right away to the next space, and like this we are going to reduce, and here we are going to make the V neckline. And well, only we are going to reduce in this side, remember, and like this we are going to continue making as many rows as we need until we arrive to the shoulders, okay? I will continue using these colors because of this color I have more, so I will make the top in one color. I will make the same in the second front, and then in the back I will continue straight. And look, here I continue reducing. I have the neckline. I already count how many rows I made. I have 20, so here is where I reduce, and then in the other side I continue straight. I repeat the same. In the other side I have the same number of rows, and look, here in the back I didn't reduce. From here I continue straight, 20 rows, and in the other side too. So then with embroidery needle I will join. I will sew. If you want you can also crochet like you want, okay? Then here in the armhole, I will just make a last row, so I will make a single crochet row, but I'm going to alternate. I will give it a last final touch, and I will use these shades, and I will change color each row. I will show you. And look, I made one row of single crochet in purple, then another shade of purple, and then light purple, and then one more, and the last one I made crab stitch using this hot pink. Please respect the same number of stitches in one armhole that in the other. I made the same also here in the fronts. I made single crochet row. I sorry, I alternated colors too, and I finished with a crab stitch row. Well, and remember that the crab stitch is like the single crochet but backwards, okay? So with this row we will finish. If you want, you can iron it or not, but what I always suggest and what I do is that I always iron using a protection under, very soft and gently, and like this is how I finish my garments. Also, I hide all the threads that I have. They're loosened using the embroidery needle and matching the colors, okay, so they can perfectly blend. Like this we will finish. So I hope that you have enjoyed making this best with me. Now let's see how it looks. Well, so what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making this best with me. It is so easy. I wanted to make it a little bit different, and I hope that you use all the material that you have left from previous videos and that you give them a second use, right? Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give me a like. Remember that it's completely free, and if you really like it, well, don't forget to share and leave me a comment. Thank you so much and stay tuned for the coming videos. Thank you. Bye.